Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about the film Mr. Thank You, which is a film produced in Japan in 1936. And the name of this film is because of a bus driver, and he really made some big travels throughout roads in the countryside of Japan, and he often found pedestrians who were on his way. Then he asked them to leave the street so the bus could pass. And he always said, thank you, arigato, arigato. And then he got this nickname of Mr. Thank You. And he was really well regarded, considered a very polite guy. And then he had all sorts of passengers in his bus. There was a working class woman. There were some people who spoke too much, who gossiped too much. But then the attention to the audience is caught to a mother and a daughter. And the mother would take the woman to Tokyo. And we got to realize that he wasn't going to Tokyo to get married. He wasn't going to Tokyo to work as a maid in the house of a rich family, and it is implied that she was going to be sold. Both mother and daughter, they were very sad. The daughter often cried in the bus, and then both mother and daughter made up a story that they were going to Tokyo to visit their relatives because people were talking. Remember that they come from a very small city in the 1930s. It was another era. There was also a woman alone in the bus who offered drinks and sweets to everyone in the bus. There were lots of talking, people coming and going, and something extremely valuable, interesting and noteworthy in the plot of this film is that they do show the landscapes of Japanese countryside. So this film has huge historical value. However, I must point out that the camera moves too much when the scenes are shown of the landscapes. We can see that the camera was inside the bus or on a moving surface, and then the camera moves a little too much when the landscapes were being shown. This is what not supposed to happen. The camera was supposed to be steady all over, but this is something that shouldn't discourage you to watch this film, because you really can have an immersion in Japanese culture, how people dealt with family issues, poverty, how people dealt with each other in the community, the clothes, the kimonos, the atmosphere. It's a really, really, really beautiful film. It's simple, but as I said, the historical value of this film is huge. And then, of course, that the driver, he paid lots of attention to the mother and daughter because they were clearly extremely uncomfortable, ashamed, and sad with their situation. And then the bus stopped a little bit. We could see another beautiful landscape. And in the end of the film, the driver ended up getting married with the daughter to save her from her fate. They even said in the middle of the film, oh, girls who come from here to Tokyo, they seldom return. So they were aware of the sad situation. It was a time of poverty in many corners of the world. And it's a sad situation, which we can still see in a plenty of places until nowadays. and it's really an obscure film. It's not really known. It's a relatively short film, just a little bit over 1 hour and 20 minutes, I think. And again, I strongly recommend it. Those Japanese classic movies, especially from 1940s, 1960s, they really provide a good insight to the culture and also how people got to deal with the transition from ancient Japan to modern day Japan. So it's really nice. It really gives lots of food for thought. That's now, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you.